Hi Cancer, it's Elle here to do your weekly reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the channel. It is much appreciated. Please continue to do so. All right, Cancer, so I've taken some time to pull the cards. This is a heavy reading. Cancer, there's so many messages here. Like, get your soul clean. And mental issues, emotional issues, mom issues, mother issues in that terms, addiction, compulsion. I don't know if it's you or another party you're dealing with, but you're dealing with some stuff that might be outside of your range in terms of fixing it alone, going it alone. You need help. You need mediation. You need a counselor. You need a therapist. If this is you, do not be offended, but just listen. And if it's not you, it could be someone you're very close to, because this energy is all over the reading. And if it's you, don't be offended. Just know that it's confirmation for you to possibly change something. Now, if it's you, if it's someone else, maybe you can, give them a good word of advice of what they should be focused on, or you can send this reading to them. But Cancer, it looks like this week or in the past days, or maybe even in the near future, you may be feeling overburdened because of the problems. The problems that either you brought on yourself, because we have the Justice card here, which talks about cause and effect. It talks about karma and karmic justice. And it talks about right and wrongs and apology. You got weight on your shoulders because maybe something you've done, something somebody's done to you, you have not processed this energy well. This could be for some of my masculine Cancers, or just could be in terms of maybe how my feminine Cancers deal with masculine energy. If you've been victimized, if you have been taken advantage of, you haven't dealt with that, and you need to deal with that. If you have been taken for granted, and there's been a struggle in your interpersonal relationships, romantic, platonic, business, whatever, you need to start pointing the fingers back at you. Yes, people can contribute to the demise and the breakdown of you and a relationship, but you also play a particular component in that too. So just find the part that is your fault, your blame, and try to work on it and fix it. Some of you just doing things. You just living life. You just doing things. You've lost your way. You don't even have any plans in terms of what you're doing and what you're doing it for. So that's like the equivalent of enrolling for college, never having an intent, not having the intent like everybody else to graduate, hopefully in 3 to 4 years, and move on with their lives into their respective careers. It would be like you enrolling in college and just not even having a plan of graduation. You just enrolled. You just going to class. You're just not going to class. You're just doing, and there's no plan. There's no end game here. And that also might be because of maybe some underlying addiction. This card popped out of the deck, and this could be somebody else, Cancer, so don't beat me up in the comments. If this is somebody else, write down in the comments. Yep, you hit the head on the, you hit the nail on the head with this one for my ex, or for my sister, or my brother, whatever. They want you to know that compulsion and addiction are symptoms of the problem, not the problem. The sacral chakra. So that's kind of below the belly button. Some of you, this could be sexual addiction. It could be anything that has to do with maybe the reproductive organs, and just that whole region. Also, it could have everything to do with when you start feeling an inkling, a tingling down there. You do something compulsive, whether it is act out, whether it is lash out, but you need to learn how to deal with that energy and get it out. Some of you need counseling, you need therapy. That could be you, that could be somebody else. It could be you and somebody else needing to go together. Some of you need to understand the consequence of your actions, and some of you are dealing with that right now. Some of you are dealing with the consequence of your compulsive, manipulative, and addictive behavior. You may have missed out on someone or something because of this. There might have been an energy of where you did something sporadic, or spontaneous, and now you lashed out, and now you have to deal with the consequence of that. Some of you have to make amends. You have to apologize. You have to make it right, whatever it is, or whomever is with, or someone has to do that with you. Some of you did something, or you were involved in something, and you might even have to go to court, and you might even have to pay out some money. You might even have to pay out money, or someone's going to have to pay out money to you for maybe what they did to you. Altogether, there needs to be a situation of mediation. So it needs to be you, the other party, and the middle party to keep things in order so that you guys can mediate, come to a resolution of some sort, if that's what you're dealing with. Some of you and a therapist, a counselor, somebody that can help you mediate your addiction, your compulsion, your thoughts, your emotions, okay? Some of you might have missed out on something, or someone you love, or someone has missed out on you. Someone could have abandoned you, abandoned the plans that they had with you, walked away. Maybe they feel like, or they feel like they need to go onto a journey of self-discovery, and they also feel like you need to do the same. Some of you could be feeling disappointed because this came out of the blue all of a sudden. The cards want you to look deeper. Stop looking on the surface of things and look deeper. This card here, the Hangman, poses you to ask the question to yourself, why haven't I had what I really want in my life? Boom. There's a real question we all can, ask ourselves at some given time in our life, because sometimes we are the issue. We are holding us back, especially if you are engaging in addiction and compulsive behavior. Altogether, this reading is about redirection and refocusing. And this is about, some of you feel limited, confined, and trapped within your emotions and your heart and your mind. Some of you, so this is the Eight of Cups in the Hangman. Is like a concoction for needing a chemical balance, because there might be a chemical imbalance. That's not a laughing matter. If you need help by way of taking medication, seek help. No one should be laughing at you. It's not a laughing matter. It's something you need to deal with. If it's something that you're not going to be able to take medication for, but you need mediation, seek counseling, seek mediation. It's only going to help you get better. Okay. Some of you, or another person you're dealing with, someone is very chaotic, and they're just doing things. There's no real purpose in their life right now. That doesn't mean that there will never be. It just means right now, no real purpose in life, which leads to compulsive behavior and addiction. Because what addiction does is it tricks you into thinking that you are controlling the addiction, that you're controlling it, the substance you take, the actions that you engage in addictively or compulsively. But the facade is that the addiction is actually controlling you. Hence the word controlling. This card was at the bottom of the deck. Your need for control causes problems in your relationship, solar plexus. You need to control things because you don't have a real life purpose, or you feel like things in your life are already out of control, or you don't have a real North Star for where your life is going. So you need to engage in manipulative behavior, compulsive behavior, addictions, and controlling behavior, because it gives you a false sense of having a grip on your life, but it's not true for some of you, and this could be for somebody else you're dealing with, so please don't beat me up. Keep in mind, your need to control makes you, these cards flipped out on their own, makes you a drama king or a drama queen. Some of you are at a place of understanding that you need help, and you may even be pleading and asking someone to please work with me. You may even be saying, wait for me, or this is what this person or persons are saying to you. They know they need help. This is not a laughing matter. Someone could be trying to swindle you, out of a court case or out of money. Or it may be justified in the fact that you need to pay out, or someone needs to pay you out. Also, some of you have deception in terms of how you deal with people. Once again, manipulative behavior. If you are not being honest in in your intentions and what you're doing, then you are by way stealing that person's time, because you are not being honest about your intention. If they knew your honest intention, they probably would not be there, or vice versa. If you knew that other person's intentions, you would not engage. You would not be there. So this person is being deceptive, and hence being a thief. Okay? It says if you have messed up something, if you have acted out in a chaotic, sporadic, compulsive way, you need to wait. Don't try to force the issue. The cards and the shells, you have to stop. Stop. Just stop what you're doing. You need to wait. You need to be in expectation of whatever is going to come naturally to this situation, to this relationship, to this business deal, to this lawsuit. This card typically talks about 3 months. So if you need a time frame, about 3 months, maybe things will boil over for you. Or the energy will transition or change, or there'll be the opportunity for either you or someone to come to you and apologize. Clear the air, admit the error of their ways. You need to be in waiting, okay? Because you don't control the outcome here. And we already know that your need to control causes problems in your relationship, okay? Some of you feel like you need to be heard. You need to clear the air. But the cards are saying, not right now. You might not get the response you're looking for, or no response, or no response at all. You have the love shell, and they want you to know that in this life, there are only 2 emotions, fear and love. And a lot of you, or a person you're dealing with, is acting out of fear. That's why we have chaos. We have drama. We have someone abandoning ship because it's too effing much for somebody. They want you to start acting out of love. Okay? Because then you'll make better decisions. Compulsion won't be there. Someone also could be leaving you with the blame in terms of a court case, in terms of some litigation. They're leaving you holding the bag. They're going to leave you responsible for the whole thing. They're not going to take responsibility, okay? That was a side note for some of you. Yes, somebody's going to saddle you with this burden. And someone has saddled you with the burden of carrying a relationship too. And you might be tired. You want to go. Or this person is vice versa. They feel like you saddle them. Okay. They also want you to know that this is just a time for waiting, contemplation, and freeing your mind, because the outcome is dependent upon external factors, not you. So other people, other judgments, whatever. It's not dependent upon you. Okay? Also, they want you to know that what is honestly earned is genuinely yours. Okay? That's funny. That's crazy, because we've got a thief here. A thief didn't earn anything. They stole it. So make sure that you are earning, okay? Earning people's trust, time, and you're earning it honestly, okay? Because it is genuinely yours. There was something else. Oh, yeah. So we have a yes answer here to maybe a question you have. We know that here at the channel, we clarify our yes answer. So let's go ahead and clarify and close this out. Cancer, really heavy week for you in terms of soul searching, releasing burden. If you have a secret or something that you do or you don't do, or you have issues from the past or something that you're carrying around with you, you've got to release that, man, because you want to live the best life. And carrying this around and pointing placing blame on others, pointing a finger somewhere else is not going to lead you to the best life. Or if you're dealing with somebody like that, you might need to leave them to soul search, okay? And be better. All right. So what's this yes answer for Cancer? 2 cards, Cancer. King of Swords. Yes, so you might have to wait on an authority figure, a lawyer, Aquarius, Capricorn here, somebody of that, maybe zodiac sign. Someone's very stern. They might not even be talking to you. They're very strategic, very logical. This is a fierce opponent in terms of intellect. So you're going to have to come at this person correct. And this could be who is representing you. This is, if they're in your corner, this is a winner. Yeah, a large sum of money. Either you're paying it out or you're receiving it. Yes, you're going to get a large sum of money. Some of you will receive unexpected income. And then some of you might have to pay that out. You have a trusted friend here. They want you to rely on this person. And maybe even confide in this person. Because maybe they can help redirect and refocus you, okay? All right. So Cancer, have a really good week. If you need your own personal reading, if you want to ask a question or two, you can text the number below. Pay for your question, receive the answer to your question. If you need a full-on reading, go over to the website, book there. Take advantage, guys. Thank you. Take care, guys.